Oh, okay. I was muted. I just- What's going on? What's going on? Gonna see if we can continue this little win streak we got going on. What you running today? Uh, Nothing new. We'll probably try some different stuff out though. Have you tried the New England playbook yet? Yeah, they got one of the most meta playbooks. A lot of people use them for that one formation. I forgot what it was. We're gonna jump into it though. We're gonna use Packers off rip. All right, Cooper and Walker. Walker's gonna be my outside linebacker. Pellet. Need you to get after the quarterback for me. 100%. We actually might run some college in this stream too. I want to try to win a natty. I, oh yeah. That's what we need to do. Matter of fact, we could put. They have speed because college comes out next month. Now, am I gonna be locked in with college as I am at Madden? Probably not, but it's always fun to play the new one. I need to change it. Matter of fact, let me go do that real quick. What's going on, Tez? Oh, we should be good. We ain't gotta worry about that. Let's see if we can keep the win streak, fellas. Let's see if we can keep it going. Mm-hmm.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Oh, I hate Miami Stadium. Hey man, them things be dry sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. The Nutri-Grain bar, they be good, but they be getting stuck in your teeth.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Miami.
Oh, he a Miami fan for real, for real.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
We're going for
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, two left for him to spend.
With it. You have to. Oh, not an I-form
So their
pro
offense
guy.
out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing.
Yeah, I was just talking about that. So we
No
might
gain
actually get some
there
college
that
gameplay
time, and
in
it's
right
2nd
now,
and 10.
or not right now, but
Stopped
probably
right
towards the end
at
of the
the line,
stream.
but might as well have been a loss of
when it
yards as
drops,
far
though,
as
we
the
definitely
offense
gonna
is
be on it.
concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus
No, I
force, and the defense
and
wins
an
out.
I-formation guy, bro.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
I want to say I did mess around
Okay,
with that
that's a run
5-2
that's
before.
ho-hum on the stat
I
sheet,
don't.
but
It
if you
wasn't
see
an
a
edge
bigger
blitz.
play
It
on
was
the
just an
ground later
A-gap
on,
blitz.
it'll largely be because of a play
There's a
just
lot of
like
potential
that one,
out of that.
softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd.
That's just
Complete
speed
beyond
out.
the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Achane on the
This is
inside
the last thing I
give.
wanted to go again.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3
Yes,
on
sir.
the
We
run up
back
the
at
middle.
it 100%.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more. and they know
This is
it.
probably,
2nd down now, 7 to go.
I gotta say, this is up there with the cheesiest stuff you can do. Miami I formation, or Miami under
They'll
center
stick with
period.
Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's annoying.
That's the type of call
It's
that offensively,
annoying.
man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st.
I know how to shut down
And
the
he's
run, so
caught
that's what
after
we're
a
gonna
gain
do.
of
We're gonna
about
just
2.
focus on shutting down the
Enter
run.
Cooper there to make the stop. That's
I
the
do
rookie
got
from
some speed
Texas
out
A&M
there.
who took him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Achane again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying. This is gonna be annoying.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the
We
running
send the
back,
heat. Let's just
and you
send the heat
send
at him.
him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's got a fucking lineman playing tight end.
3rd
Oh,
and long for
no.
him here.
It was actually a good thing that I
That's
did that. I
incomplete,
wasn't
and that's
trying
gonna
to
bring
stick
up
switch to
4th
my
down.
corner.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything
I'm
in
gonna try
front
to.
of you.
I'm gonna give him the same
They're going to need
look.
to stay vigilant because he's definitely a
Run a
receiver
regular
who can
cover
take
for
the
him.
lid off of a defense.
Tagovailoa throwing on
He's like,
4th.
okay. He's gonna rely on
Got his
that.
target.
You know
It's
that.
Hill.
You know he's gonna
It's
rely
an
on that quick out.
11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can
man, I
easily
appreciate
get out of
that, man.
bounds for the nice gain.
I do give my people that show
First
love.
chance inside the red zone for the Dolphins
But
now.
I do appreciate
They've got
that.
1st and 10 right along the 20. That big.
Let's go get it, bro. I gotta figure out how to. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do.
We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Chan, a first down carry. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's gonna bring up 2nd and 6. Here's Chan running right.
Come on, bro.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami.
Hey, that's a
The
good man.
Dolphins get the
That's what
game's
this channel's
first
all
points
about.
here in the second.
This-
Devon Chan with the touchdown. For the
There's
offense,
nothing
you gotta
worse
love
than
it,
going
Brock.
against an I
Points to begin
formation
the game
Dolphins
as he
unit.
runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it
He's
this
got it
early
down
and
to
get
the
out
T,
of the
though.
way,
He knows how to use his
big
quick
time.
out.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
And Tua throws perfect on those
Sanders
quick
all
outs
set to
because he
send
has
it away.
that sideline.
It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
We're gonna try to score fast, though.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Of throwing to start us off. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs.
You want to run coverage?
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's see if we can get him with a bomb.
2nd
Running
and
man
6
cover.
coming
I'm
up
trying to go
here.
to Melton right here.
Shotgun now for Love.
Oh, that blitz.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Offside.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion.
Hey, man,
they came in before he could find
He
a
ain't
target.
lying,
Hit
man.
him,
Once they run like
altered
that,
last second attempt to get rid of it.
with the Eagles, the Ravens, or the Dolphins, it's tragic.
Throwing his
Oh, what kind
Love
of
on
blitz does this
third.
man got? Hold on.
And that's a win for the pass rush.
I got my
As he
tight end
threw it,
blocking
leads
over
to
there.
the
What's going
incompletion.
on?
4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the
Hold
throw.
on. I got my tight end blocking over there and everything, and he's getting around.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Love to throw again. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Nah, we up for the challenge. Let's try
The
to stop this run,
Packers
though.
finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go
I
find
don't know
not
what
just a
was going
field
on
goal,
with
but
that
a
little blitz
touchdown on
he
that
had.
opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And
I
it
gotta get him in
bounces
a
out the
passing
end zone, so
situation.
they'll set up shop at the 30.
We're gonna try to. We're gonna focus on shutting down the run.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to throw. Hits him on the out route. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins looking at 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He lofts it deep left.
Oh, we there for that. Come on. We there for that. Let's go.
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted.
Stupid.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he
I know what play you're talking about.
But can we also take a step back and marvel
like that
about
outside,
the amount of distance covered by
inside zone
that
type
defender?
run.
He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it.
He put Ramsey out there.
Well done. Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it.
My tight end is winning, though. My tight end is winning.
Before you think of anything else.
2nd and 10. Love trying again.
That
He had it for a
was
moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
what are we doing?
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on
We're going to
his
try one
watch,
more
but
A-shock bomb, and then we're going to
he
get downfield
breaks
on a hitch route.
Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let's see
We'll
the
try
guy
one more
know
A-shock
he
route, and
roughed
then we're
him
going to get
up.
downfield on a
It
hitch
cost him
route.
that catch.
I got to give him a little bit more time.
Throw on 3rd down. He fires one deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right?
The
A
pass
kick
blockers
return, a good
is
punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Able to get it to Reed. He's got to gain a 6
Keep in mind, I know how to bomb
Jordan
cover 2
Poyer
men.
up
I could
from
get a
the
one-play
secondary to
touchdown
make
on him,
that
but I'm not
stop.
trying to. I'm trying to waste a little clock. Tight end was wide open. I didn't even see it. Kylo Reed. Yeah, try to play.
Epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook
I
for
actually do
2nd
something
down.
similar.
And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He wants to put his fast guys in, but he don't got nobody fast enough to keep up with I know his fastest corner is like 94 speed.
They've got 2nd and 4.
We're going, if it's cover 3 match, we're going Watson.
Love from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score.
I knew he was going to go put that cornerback in. The cornerback's not fast enough, though. He's like 94 speed.
Christian Watson.
All right, we got him in a passing situation. Now we get to run our defense.
Catch of the game.
This is what I wanted. He can run his quick outs all he wants.
McManus there to tack on the point after.
Game is on our,
and the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Just for this, I'm going to put Watson in that corner. I know I got Stokes out there fast enough.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Damn, he's going to religiously run this. And he ran the ball.
Running to the right. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
He's religiously running
Now
this.
the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Quick out.
Here's Tua.
He can have it. He can have it.
Throwing the out route complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage
there,
to the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered,
Yeah,
Kate, on that play.
the Packers released him. You need to go ahead and come to the Ravens.
Throw in.
You need to go ahead and come to the Ravens.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, come on, two. Out.
They go play action with Tonga Vailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane.
That's a fumble.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
There was already talk about
Year
us
after
getting
year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6.
Take
Brought
it,
down
please.
by Quay Walker. Offense up to the line fast.
Take your 3. What are you doing, bro? You had time to run a whole
Just
other
before
play.
halftime, we get a timeout taken.
What is going through your mind right now? You had time to run a
Jason
whole other
Sanders
play.
leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
The Pats are tough to play with.
Certainly an interesting one.
Broncos are
they
they got some talent on the Broncos. The Pats, you gotta lock in when you playing with the Pats. Especially since they lost
Nixon now to
Tyron,
return
what's
it.
his name, Thornton.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
Going for the quick bomb. Yeah, Alexander Hamilton. That's crazy right there. What's crazy is they got all like old school, like back in the day names.
Love out of the shotgun. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple
Alexander,
of snaps to play with, though,
Hamilton,
here. We get second down.
Marlon. They got some old ass names.
Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings up second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all my
Couldn't connect
setup
on
that I've been
first.
running
It's
with
second down.
the whip play.
Love looking to pass. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he flips the field for them before
But that would
being
be crazy
taken down.
if Ja goes to
So
the
many
Ravens.
cool fundamentals on
That would
display
be
right there,
crazy.
Kate.
Everybody's
Put the ball in
gonna be
your hands,
using the
number
Ravens
one.
on
Don't
Madden.
turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down throw. Here's Love. This is reeled in by Reed.
I do need to add that off tackle
Gets to the
run.
29
I know
before
which
the
one you're
stop.
talking about. It's nasty. Like that would actually come in clutch right now.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's caught. Tucker Kraft.
And
they
them Packers got
finally
them
bring him
fast tight
down,
ends.
but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
What are we doing? It's not letting me do nothing.
The play clock nearing 0, so Coach Matt LaFleur forced to call a timeout.
Are you running man coverage?
As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Go ahead and give it to him.
Four downs now to get in. Here's Here's first and goal.
Just realized this man was using a D-line. Has he been using a D-line the whole game?
Throwing it again here. He's got it. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out
That
of it, too.
95 might.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Yeah, he got
Jacobs.
Bro, you just had to put
will
a
not
body
score.
on.
The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
This man is a religious I-form pro user.
First and 10 now from the 30. Second half begins with a
You can run it
by
all day
Achan.
now.
And he sneaks this through the middle,
run is
maybe a
yours.
gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
The run
Here's
is
Achan.
yours. It is there for you to
And on a
take.
small 4-yard chunk there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. We'll see
That's the
what
problem with these type of offenses. You got to have a regular pass game.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He's gonna loft one deep.
That's
to
Watson
the
out there,
left.
baby. That's, oh my God.
And this one is dropped
Madden.
incomplete. He had the pick in his hand.
That's a whole
Couldn't
ass
hang
wide
on. It's gonna
receiver
be
out
fourth
there
down.
dropping that.
Well, that's not the uniform you want
What's
to
going
see
on,
when
the
was
good
bringing
boy?
it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Trying for it, it's Achan. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here. First down, here's Tua. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
He's going
We
to
got
try
speed
to
on
drop
that
it
side,
in
too.
Deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third
Well, no,
down.
that's actually like a meta thing that
Okay,
people
that
do in
wasn't a
Miami. They run
fast
I
enough break for the
formation,
interception,
but he
it
not
was
doing it
good
right.
enough
He
and
did
a
have a
good
little
enough break
nice
to
little
break
thing
on the
going, but
ball,
we
get
figured
a
it
finger
out.
on it, and force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know why he's still running the ball.
Last
And
pass
then his go-to is
unsuccessful,
just
and
bomb
they
it
have third down
downfield.
here.
If it doesn't work, bomb it downfield.
Here's Achan
At this
up
point,
the
bro, like,
middle.
get out of I
And
formation.
he'll get it up
Get
to
out of I
44.
formation. It's not
4
working.
yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on fourth down.
He's religious to it, though. He's gonna throw it. He's either gonna throw a quick out or is a deep ball. Or
They run.
okay.
It's Achan. And he's
That's
tackled
fine
with
with me.
the
He's
first
running the
down
clock for
yardage.
me. He's running the clock for me.
Fourth down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to
We
carry
took
the
away his
rock.
quick out.
More importantly for his offense to get a first
We
down.
took away his deep ball.
First down, and they go
All
right
he's got
back
is the
to
run.
it. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trailing by 11. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. intercepted.
He's not that good at passing.
And the Packers take possession.
I mean, if you're gonna play
shy
like
of
this, you should
midfield
just go ahead and
following
use
the
the Eagles.
interception and the lengthy return.
Or even the Ravens.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there.
But he got his little
Instantly,
quick out
as he made
because
the pick, everybody was looking
Tua
for
got
a
that
block
ability
and
to
doing
throw
their
to the
part to set
sideline.
up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
I'll try that out.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive.
Get off
He
me.
breaks
Get off me.
Stiff arm buys
That's how
him
you
some
run a damn
space.
ball. Get off me. Get off me.
It's a Green Bay touchdown.
Oh my God. Brandon Jacobs like that? That look like Brandon Jacobs. Not Josh. That was tough. Stay on the whip. Keep the zig. The wide receiver too. Feel the top of the 100 looking like. Boy. We just reset. You got 450 something games played. It's the end of the year. Madden is not that interesting right now. Jesus. Top 5 official, but I'm 36. Yeah, I actually run something like that with the quick out. I guess he can go say he's number 6 in the world. Yeah. Oh, where were we at though? 16-0. Got a little win streak going. That's a good, respectable. Ooh. Yeah, I know what you mean with the motion and then the I actually used to do something similar to that. When you're saying the zig route though, you're talking about the actual whip route from the inside wide receiver? Oh, I need to go add that run play out of that bunch actually. I'll do it after this.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
Yeah, I actually used to run something similar to that. I don't know what it is. I always struggle against the Bills though. They don't got nothing spectacular other than Josh Allen. But I always struggle against them.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First play touchdown vibes. 1-2-3 hard.
Love going to throw right away. This pass complete to Melton. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This is where I wish I had a fucking zig route.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back.
This should be
the
open.
linebacker in him on that play emerged.
There's some yards back here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, they picked up the 1st down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 47 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Allen. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
No. I know. I wasn't trying to do your setup. I knew what you were talking about. I seen the opening with the streak, and I was really just worried about that.
Offensively, after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes
Ooh, he
out on
going
the
for
hit,
it.
but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ow.
That'll be complete to Cook. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
56.
And again, it's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now Allen.
Knockout.
Is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Allen.
Good man
This is
up.
going to be
Good man up.
intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal
It's gonna be
time
a
to see that
dogfight for
mistake,
you.
partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll be
bringing
looking
that
to
safety
duplicate
down,
that
I'm gonna
first
keep
drive,
watching.
the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Following the interception.
He too slow.
Love. He's going to launch
He
this
too
deep
slow.
for Watson. And that's caught.
He
inside
too
the
slow.
30. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly
You
to
got
add
another
on
person
to
there
their
on the
lead.
field. That safety's like
One
88
play,
speed.
80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
And
And he
got
needs
it.
to go ahead
That's
and come to the
a great way
Ravens.
to send a message to the
We
opposing
need him on the
team.
Ravens.
Extra point from McManus
Marlon
is
Humphrey,
good.
Kyle
And it's
Hamilton.
now 14-0.
Jai Alexander.
After the
Roquan
touchdown, here's
Smith.
McManus now to kick it away.
Need to give us a
And
discount,
we
too.
will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Bills
Now, this
come
dude
to
is
the
actually
line to
kind of
start
good,
their
though. He's
next
making
drive.
me think about my
And they're in
adjustments.
an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need
Ravens
to change
will be
game
fine.
plan,
Yes, they will.
or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Five.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now 2nd and 3.
It's going to be a whip route. It's going to be a whip route.
Allen off the play fake. Taking a
a
shot
pick.
for Samuel.
Come to the
everything
Ravens.
falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Come to the Ravens.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Come on.
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. He been balling this game and last game.
Interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately,
oh yeah, it's already stacked. We just got to be healthy. That's our issue.
Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
I just
partner, coaches always
okay. I got to figure out which side the loop is coming from, and I can block it.
True, but last drive,
I'm gonna go ahead and run it against it.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration, pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Here's a diving catch right side. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Yeah, because the way you can just move with them.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw now. Here's Love.
Oh, I'm glad. Oh, no. Von Miller. Not like this, Madden. Once I seen Von Miller, he don't drop those.
And he is
going to score. He don't drop those.
6 and a Bills touchdown.
That's all right. We know he can't score on us on offense.
In the final minute of this first half, they get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together. No,
I'm telling you, Vaughn always catches those. He always catches them. I done messed up the play. I done messed up the play.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
At least every time I play against the Bills, if it's ever a sack pick, it's always Von Miller. Always. We're going to do this. Bro, you move him over, I'm going to put him on a regular ass street.
Working out of the gun. Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And they're saving this dude.
2nd and 10. Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Why are you even throwing it like that, bro?
Here's another interception. Rasul Douglas picks
was
it,
I getting
and the
pressured?
Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
Okay.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To the air, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Derek, maybe, because Derek be having his moments, though,
that quickly, a lot of times it's
where he
called
just
a
be breaking off like crazy.
It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Here's Allen to throw it. Letting
That's
one
picked.
fly deep for Cooper. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
You know he don't got no offense.
Packers are going to take over.
What's going on, Chip?
At their own 37-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's able to find Melton. And he'll be corralled out across midfield
enough
down
for
to
Philly?
the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps
I got
a chance
the
for
play to
one
give me the
more
yard for
quick
the
play
field
and
goal
then
right
another
here.
timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
This the play to give me the field goal right here. Quick catch, get down quick. Quick catch, get down quick.
Throwing. Love. Another catch for Melton. And he's got this down to the 35. And with just 1 second remaining
but the
in the
Bills
first
got this
half,
stupid
they'll
ass
call the timeout.
meter.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Yeah, no, I definitely think they
Time
did
for a
Lamar
break. We've
wrong,
hit
bro, on this
halftime.
game.
2
Like,
quarters down, 2
that's
still
another
remain.
reason I don't
We
use
step
the Ravens.
aside.
Like, he
This
don't
is the
feel
NFL
like a 99
on
overall
eSports.
quarterback.
And we welcome you back
He don't.
live now inside the booth alongside
Like,
Charles Davis.
like no lie, I
One
play
second,
better with
ready
Jordan
to
Love
rock
than I do with
for the
Lamar.
third quarter.
As a runner, yeah, like he can run, but they got to show him a little bit of respect in the pass game.
From the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball
You
more,
can't
but
even
I'd
say he's
establish
an
the
underneath
running game.
passer, though.
They
Did you
kinda
see?
went away from it in
Towards the
first
end of
half.
the
I think
season,
they
the
get
bombs
back in
he was
balance.
throwing to
It'll help
Bateman.
them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. They'll roll him out
bro?
right. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 5. Up the middle, it's Cook. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 31 yards. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6. Love now. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
My bad, fellas. I'm on the phone.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the
a lot of people actually play really good with Drake.
People for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Love looking to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the 2nd half,
yeah, but you know they're gonna show what's his name love like crazy.
And that's a smart decision to just get
they're
that
gonna
one
show
out of there.
Patrick Mahomes love like crazy. That's their golden child. That's their new Tom Brady.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I didn't even see it if I had a touchdown. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not fully locked. I'm not. I just got off the phone. I gotta make that phone call again anyways.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 23-yard run. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. McManus's point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Allen now looks to throw.
That's wild.
And a little floater
That's
there
wild.
is incomplete.
We
What
know it's
play
not
did
an
you
easy
just
job
run?
to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
I don't know if
But the
you're
bottom
talking
line
about
is,
offense or
that's a
defense.
pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Now a timeout call.
Oh, you're talking about that run play.
And that's
I'll
going to
show
leave them
you.
with just one timeout remaining.
I know
Still
you're
in the
talking about.
third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Yeah, it's,
We'll be back.
it's a really good run play.
Now a 2nd and 10. Allen going to change this at the line. And here's Allen off the play fake. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets this up across the
You can,
35
with the way I
before
ran
he's
that,
out of
you can do that
bounds.
with a lot of run
They
plays,
get
and it just
7
makes it
out of
1,000
that,
times
so they're
better.
left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath.
We're going to make them chip away at
Sometimes
us.
you can
We're
gain
going to make
some
them chip
serious-
away at us.
Back now in Buffalo. Here's 3rd and 3. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
We're going to make them chip away at us.
Allen going to throw. And that's
Good play.
caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Allen to throw once more.
That's not a
And
fumble. That's
inside
crazy,
the 20
Madden.
before
Madden,
it's
that's
brought
crazy
down.
that that's not a fumble.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. That is caught inside the 5. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
I know he's hot.
Picked off by
He did
Jair
all that work.
Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out.
Oh,
to
it's the one.
20.
So I was in my garage. That's where I had my setup, and that's why I had it hung up. It used to be back there. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, I just haven't brought it back up yet. I have moved my equipment back up here. Hey, so this is it right here. This
About set to get this
I
drive
like to do it
started.
with the
Green
counter
Bay
or like
offense at the line.
a HB base.
They have to like the position
And you just
that they
motion
are
the
in.
outside wide
Fourth
receiver
quarter,
and
two-score
call HUD
lead,
right about
and
right
now
here.
the ball back
And
after
it just
the
makes these run
INT.
plays like 1,000 times better.
And
I mean,
nothing
obviously,
doing.
he
He's
knows I'm
immediately
running now.
taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on
But you
the
can do that with
play
any
as
run
we
play,
have
like any
reached
shotgun run
the
play.
2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Better be playing them. Better be playing them.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this
Better
deep
be
for
playing.
Watson. And that will be
I'll do that to you.
incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, he going to his blitz. He going to his loop.
Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a
You're
loss.
asking for it.
Here's Love.
Bro, pick up the block.
Right. And he's just
I
going
low-key
to
got a little build out right there.
No one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Is he really mad at all?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, 68 yards.
This is the formation right here, my bad.
Used a big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
Yeah, trio wide flex.
When they watch the film after this week,
what brought me to this formation is this ATL seams, but I like that HB quick base. That's what I was doing that run out of. But this is the one I'm using right now. It's got a lot of heat in it.
The Packer offense,
we'll try to do it
Jordan
again.
Love staying out there,
especially
so
if the cornerback doesn't follow your wide receiver, it works that much better.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
Like normally he don't run that way. He cuts a field.
They're going to stop him behind the line.
But it's a good run
After
play.
the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Let's see what he got.
And no run back fourth.
I mean, he was
so
working.
This will come out to the 30.
He was working.
Here's 1st and 10.
This loop blitz comes in fast out of empty. Lets you know how to block it. Are you just doing too much now?
Throwing, Allen.
Man, you just doing too much.
That is
I didn't even want to make adjustments to
He's
that.
going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I don't really like
2
you.
timeouts remaining.
I really don't like myself.
Of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
What's going on,
I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Allen. Oh, hit as he
you don't like people that play
there,
video games?
incomplete.
Hey, what the hell are you doing in the live stream?
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Bro, chill out.
Now Allen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Providence from somewhere. They're going to
Whatever
keep
helps you
firing
sleep at
away
night.
till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Here's Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to win this.
You got to let the trolls be trolls, man. You got to.
The Packer offense ready to get their
there
next
is nothing in this
underway.
world that somebody could tell me
It's
to hurt
still
my
2
feelings,
timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Go ahead, keep commenting, man. Helps the video get out there. Like the stream while you're at it. I meant the comment.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter.
Oh, bro, my bad. I didn't even see
the
your
scoreboard. Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger.
I didn't play much. I played MUT last year.
Over, right?
I can't compete MUT,
the way that you finish,
but
that gets preached to you
I'm a Reds guy.
You're playing Little League football all the way up through.
My bad though, King Kato. I didn't even see it.
Big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for my partner,
Trust me,
Charles
ain't no
Davis.
I never
and the
take
best darn
anything as
crew in the
disrespect.
industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say
I'm gonna make you a mod right now.
From Buffalo.
Hey man, this whole streak we did it on stream. Yeah, y'all haven't seen me lose yet. This one we locked in, playing with a good defense. What are we at? 17-0. Ranked 6,000 right now. 17-0. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. It's just for days. I didn't even see this. This was 11 days ago. Why bother playing? I must have beat him. What was his name? I don't see him. Now you know what? We gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and try to win a natty real quick. I think I got like 5 wins already with one of my seasons.
EA Sports.
I'm not that good in college like I am in Madden, but I do know some shit. I do know some shit. I think I'm gonna run my regular old defense. I forgot what team I was using though. Was it Baylor? Do I use Baylor? Baylor's got the best running back in the game. I was using North Texas. North Texas is a code for their division. They're the best 5th ranked team. Or whatever, tier 5 team, not 5th ranked team. Are they tier 5? Yeah. Well, we'll use Baylor. Watch me lose first game. My downfall. You add me on Discord, bro. It's the same as the YouTube D Rosa Gaming. My downfall for college is I don't know personnel on the field. Like I don't know who's fast, who's not
When you
on
see
certain
that
teams.
field of blue, you know it can be only
Like I know the
one
top
place
tier
in the
teams,
world.
but that's about
Boise,
it.
Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home
I actually
to
got
the
some
fabled
crazy
giant killers,
money plays
the
for
Boise
Georgia.
State Broncos. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears.
Oh,
Taking on
100%.
the
College is
16th
more
ranked
offensive.
team in the land, the Boise State Broncos.
I don't see
Sports
college
football,
as
Reese
a
Davis with
competitive
you
game.
alongside
And
David
that's just my
Covington, Jesse
opinion.
Palmer, and guys
I
can't
feel
wait
like
to get
Madden
this
is
one
more of
started.
a competitive game than college. Maybe in the future college will be up there, but I just feel like it's too arcadey for me. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm gonna be streaming it off rip.
The Bears will kick it off
We're
to get
gonna
us
get another
underway.
like 15-hour stream in day one. For early access, it comes out like on the 10th or the 11th.
On the move from inside his 5.
We're definitely gonna be streaming it.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop.
All right, now Baylor is slept on though. I don't see enough people using them. They got hella speed. Let me be. No. All right, we're gonna have to call another timeout.
At the 22.
And they got the best running back in the game. They got the best running back in the game.
Offense in a split backfield. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Oh my God.
Thrust that
I
arm
forgot
out.
about this man.
He's brought down, but not before.
And this is why I can't play too much college. The fact that I have to do this every game, bro. Like, I don't want to do this every game. That boy Reese. That boy Reese.
Big first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Dumps it to the back. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for.
That boy
Very
Reese
first
about to go to
pass of the
work.
day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on
He
the
got that
back end. He's
shifty
got
on
to be
platinum.
real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. The running back has it.
Right.
Couldn't really get started there.
That's
Pick up
first
a
down.
1 to the 35. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
Come on, Reed, show him something.
On the run, it's Reese. Open space at the 25.
Show him
That
something,
is
Reed.
exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
I think I'm going to get him
Down
right
to
here.
the
Look.
12-yard line, it's
When I
first
motion,
down.
he favors that motion. So I'm
Wide
gonna run
receiver
to the
now
actual.
comes in motion.
Maybe not doing that.
They'll run it to the right side.
Something
Sweet
so
spin.
simple that college can
He
do that Madden
pushes
can't
his
do
way down
is you
to
can
the floor
motion
as they get
your wide
closer
receiver
and
over back and
closer.
forth real
I
quick.
think tackling.
Like, why can't
is
you do
about
that in
effort
Madden?
most of the time? It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring. To
I
get your
love
guy on
the
ground.
fact that you can do
Refuse
that
not
in
to
the
get him on
game.
the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him
Like,
pick
boom,
up
you
an
see
extra
a
couple
cornerback
yards
following, you
and
can move
stay
him back
ahead of the
quick.
sticks.
The cornerback don't follow, you can move him back. Keep him going.
Motion from the offense. Running to the left. He works his way all the way
Talking about
down to
how
the
recent.
3, and the defense is reeling. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Boise State. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he puts through the extra point. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Unloads it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Baylor! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Going with the ground game left. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Right back to him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he
My bad,
comes
fellas.
from
I was
inside
on the phone. Yeah,
Nice job executing all
if
of
it's
the
not
assignments as they
somebody
put a
that's
stop to
starting,
that
they're
return
automatically
at the 22.
56.
The Bronco offense back out
That's
there
why you'll
ready
see
to give it
multiple
another
56s
spin.
on the
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a
on the
score.
field.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a
I don't know,
7-point
and they're all
game,
built the
so
same.
call
Like,
it
it could be a lineman.
I was just going to say,
They're going to be
David,
like
I mean,
a
this thing can
160-pound
flip
looking
quick.
dude.
You go down,
Like my
score,
cornerback
all
right
of a
there
sudden
making the
your
tackle
defense
at the
gets a
edge,
stop, or who knows,
or
better
trying
yet,
to.
gets a
They're all
turnover.
built like that,
This
no matter
game
what.
is
It's
entirely
insane.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. He's got it
Yeah, I think we
downfield
went
for a
back to
huge
Madden,
gain.
man. Hey, the viewers are dropping on college. We was averaging about 20. I think I got more of a
They've got it
Madden
at the
community.
37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take another shot here. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
I was just
And
trying
the
to
senior
showcase a little
just
bit of these
snatched the
money
ball
plays
out
on
of the air
college.
and gave it back to his offense.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. The D coordinator's got to love that.
They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky.
I don't know. It's just every time I play college, though,
on second and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips
it doesn't feel competitive to me.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
It's too arcade. Anybody that says college is more comp than Madden is crazy.
That had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Wide out in motion.
I mean, it's cool for the regular person that just wants to play it.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
Oh, we waited too late.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I am excited to see what Jenny does on the.
They came out of this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And he added the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off,
really
important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside.
I'm not saying that's bigger. Come on, bro. Like, this is crazy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen,
yeah, we got to speed that cornerback. I want you to throw it deep. Come on.
Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half,
I don't know why they did that.
Score some points before going into halftime.
Like, look at he's the smallest. Like, I'm telling you, it could be a lineman though. Like, it is crazy. They'll put him at 56 with the same build.
Outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes
I think it's like if you're like a 4th string, something like that though. Like, because I think backups got their normal builds.
Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Stands in and takes the hit.
Take that. Come on.
And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback.
I give it to them, though. There is a lot more people.
Not going to be easy.
A lot more
and it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
The primary.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The
Bro,
defense gets to him.
Please quit.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half.
I want to go for an Eddie, but it's just...
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
I do like all the route options, though. Like, I love this post route out of the backfield.
Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Like, you're telling me college quarterbacks can get all these hot routes, but NFL quarterbacks can't.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to them, let them break tackles, let them make plays. Easy decision.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Time to take a shot. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position. But they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone, and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone.
I overran it.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Broncos!
This is the biggest idea ever.
And a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Cameron.
kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Using his legs, it's Reese. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Kill my whole guy.
First down to start the drive after the break. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. The Bears want to move quickly.
The money play I was just running, that gun bunch wide, that's the straight up best money play in the game. Is a gun bunch wide strong, insane money play.
They'll try it over the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This formation right
Big
here.
third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time.
This formation right here, but the strong version, they have it in this game too. It's the 100% the best money play in the game.
Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Quarterback will audible. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hawkins. Dances away again. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. He was doing everything he could. Got away from one guy, but not that next one, and he came up short.
Yeah, he needed a few more extra efforts to find a way to make that happen. Nice catch. Nice job breaking the first tackle, but couldn't get rid of the next guy and get that extra yardage needed for the first down.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Right back to the well. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Now, one thing I do not like that they're saying they're bringing to Madden is, wear and tear.
And the Bears come to the
I don't
line
want
with
it.
a new set of
I don't
downs.
want it. Keep it a college thing.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Keep it a college thing, bro. I don't want wear and tear in Madden.
On the ground, it's Washington. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing, but you watch them get off
On
the
Madden
football,
or on
make
college
the play.
football?
That's why you put your athletes there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Cameron. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and
I don't
use
believe
it
I
to
got a
pick up a
donation,
few
but
extra
if you
yards.
did send one, I appreciate
And I
it.
think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Motion from the offense. The give to the back.
Just had to hold it.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Oh, and I love that
Yeah,
play call on
right?
fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
But like money
Really nice
plays
job
that
stopping the
I
run,
first
but
dropped
the
on Madden
problem is you
25 or
have
like money
zero
plays from Madden
timeouts
24
left. You
23.
cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.
That was fucking miserable. Yeah, on my side, bro, I didn't get no gifts or nothing. It would have popped up on my
everything
chat.
indicated
On my
that these guys had a
YouTube
big
studio.
hill to climb. But they climbed it.
But
they
again,
got
if
to
you
the
did,
top,
I appreciate
and
it.
They get a
Not saying you
landmark
didn't.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great
That
job
was
trying to
fucking
motivate
miserable.
their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that. You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse
Right,
Palmer, David Pollack.
This is why we don't play college no more. I do off stream, but I just do like a dynasty rebuild. Got a message on here too. I'll do it on this account. Let's see. Let's see if I can find my first Madden 25.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
You know what's crazy? I was looking at my older videos like 2 days ago, and I was watching. The reason I went back to watch my older videos is because somebody was trying to say that I got the fade route from somebody else. Let's see. Hold on. Watch later. Somebody, okay, look. Somebody tried to tell me that hold on. Okay. My bad, fellas. We're gonna get some gameplay in. See if I can pull this up. Probably be on web capture. Okay. This is Madden 21. This is probably one of my best games, like one of my most competitive games. It was a AFC Championship game in our franchise. Somebody tried to tell me I got the fade route from somebody else. This is me doing the fade route in Madden 21. And I think I started doing it in Madden 19. They don't have this play available no more. This was out of the Washington playbook. This play used to give people headaches. Luckily for y'all, or for the people that didn't like it, it don't exist no more. As of right now, I'm not in any franchises right now. The main one that I was in, I already told them to fill my spot up. What other plays do I suggest in the trade wide flex? Hold on. Probably talking about the slot fade video. Fade doubles. There you go. There goes your donation. I appreciate it, man. Let me see. Cause that's a good Oh, you're good, bro. I appreciate it though. Don't know if I have it in this playbook. Okay. It's trios, right? Trios. Yeah, okay. Dagger 100%. That's gonna be one of your go-tos on third down. This ATL seams, bombs, cover two man. And it's just a good overall play. Gotta have that HB quick base, that RPO. This is a good play to mesh dagger. You can turn it into a money play. You throw on the screen. I like this outside whip route right here. This play right here has got potential. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. It's got some heat, obviously, verticals. I like the fact that it has this mesh whips. It has the 2 built-in zig routes. So if you're ever going against man coverage, that's a good audible right there. What's going on, bro? Gold 3 a few days ago. Hey, that's how I be sometimes. You gotta keep that win streak going. What was I about to do? I think it's under gun tight. I think this right here, I think this was my very first money play I ever dropped on YouTube. For Madden 20 or Madden 19, I don't remember. But I think this was my very first money play. It used to go crazy with that corner route. Let's go check if it actually works. I don't know if it does. Still a good default play. Oh yeah, Madden's rankings is all messed up. Yeah, you motion out the outside wide receiver. And you put him on a comeback route. Dolphins usual. Bro, we were just talking about the I formation with the Dolphins. That was my second or first game. I think it was my second game. That's all everybody does with the Dolphins. We were literally just talking about that. All right, it was this dive corner. This is my very first money play ever. I'm going to go against just a regular cover 3 first because that's what normally people use. The nickel 3-3 cub. Yeah, it is difficult to get the adjustments down against those formations.
Come on, set.
So the way I used to run it, it was just this. Comeback route, streak the tight end. That's all I did. But I don't know if this corner route goes deep enough to... Yeah, we might have to stem it up. Let's see.
Hey, red.
And I think a quick out might be better.
Blue striker.
Hard to guard because you can't press them. Exactly. The Dolphins cheese has been real lately. I'm surprised I haven't seen it more. But it's definitely out there. This is kind of valid. Hold on.
Ready, set. Yellow, zoom. Slice blue. Hut, hut.
All right, maybe not. Hard to guard. Yeah, I just read that. Yeah, with everybody 99 speed, it's the running backs 99 speed. Then they could put they could put Mostert at fullback. It's bad.
Ready.
That's definitely a cheese. ATL seams. Do I have that in this playbook? There's really nothing to set up about it though. I don't know if I have it in this. Honestly, that's just a stock play. You can run that play stock against cover two man. You're just gonna lead that ball to the inside. I need to add it to this playbook anyway. Like that. I don't know if I care for this motion play. Those are the main ones. Gotta have these mesh whips just for the zigs. I couldn't do it, bro. Yeah, but see, those type of people, they can't play with nobody else but the Dolphins. Like they try to do that same thing with somebody else. It's not working. It's not working whatsoever. Check out that 5-2 loop. Here, let me go ahead and add it real quick. What playbook though? Yeah, nah, the Dolphins users are annoying, bro. They're not good. As soon as you can shut down their gimmick, it's over for them. Use multi-D. I'll check it out. Let me I haven't used multi-D in a minute. Ugh. But there's a few things you can do with this. Like we start off with the ATL. Actually, will come out in the verts. Let's go against cover 4 drop first. That's like the most popular. Hold on. God, when you're in practice mode, put your blocking on aggressive, bro. Just make your day that much easier. And then put these guys on some type of zone drops. 5-10-5 is the best thing.
Down. Ready, ready.
I actually should have went against.
6, mega.
I still want to try this. I think this right here
Steel, black.
is still a top tier money play right here. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see how that safety plays it. Nah, he's kind of on that.
Here we go. Here we go. White, white.
I know I could streak. I don't want to streak the tight end. Like I know that's gonna be there.
Set, ready.
I'll show you the main reason though. Look. The main reason for this formation is this right here. It's cover 2 man. This torch is cover 2 man.
Ready.
Torch is cover 2 man. Same thing with cover 2. This is why I like this play right here.
Ready.
You don't gotta change nothing about it. You running stock. So like let's say you're in this play right here, but you're reading cover 2 or cover 2 man. You audible to this.
97.
Got yourself a possible 1-play touchdown. If you can get that pass right. It bombs it every time. They press back up. As long as you got your burner right there,
Let's go.
that's money. And then, same thing if it's just regular cover 2. Run that Tampa 2. Same thing. Even, there you go with the EA shit. Right up the middle. As soon as you just speak it into existence. But that the corner route split the safeties in cover 2 man and regular cover 2. That's why it's the best stock play against man those two defenses. But there's so no, I don't think I can do that. No, let's try that with the ATL seams.
On the set. Hey, hey, blue. Blaster, 6. Rail, yellow. Needle, blue. Green jacket.
Oh, hold on, my bad.
Black shock.
No, see, I don't want to do that.
Black ultra. Ready, ready.
That's too much. Yeah, that's too much work. Yeah, that takes way too long. Nah, but I was saying about this
Here we go, set.
this ATL, it's the best stock play against cover 2 man and cover 2. It's gonna beat it every time. Well, this is cover 3, which it'll be cover 3 too.
Here we go. Set, go.
Yeah, but I think that's situational right there.
Set. Hut.
Hold on, let me check out this this 5-2 blitz.
Down. Hut.
Oh, you know what? I didn't use MoTD. Hold on. Running with the Texans. All right. Yeah, you have to, bro. And the Texans got some pretty fast cornerbacks that you could put back there. Whenever I'm playing the Dolphins, like that's what I did with my game. I have Stokes, he's 95 speed, so I wasn't worried about him. But then I ended up putting Watson at my other cornerback, and he was shutting down anything they were trying to throw deep to Tyreek Hill. And I had Jai Alexander on top. They don't gotta be good. I just need them to get downfield. Whenever you playing them Dolphins, you just need your burners out there. I wouldn't even feel bad about it, man. You put them on all sides. I put them on the outsides. It's the outside wide receiver. Hey yo, Giff, which loop is it? Is this Trio Sky Zone? That's the only one I'm seeing that looks like a potential loop. Could be wrong though. It could be this Flash Blitz too. Flash Blitz. Flip it. Move linebacker a little bit.
Ready, ready.
A little bit about right.
Ready, ready.
Damn, he loops all the way around?
Okay.
Or is that
right.
just that? Oh, I haven't seen an edge loop in a minute. Motion run or throw. Throw to him late.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Yeah, I see it. What does it help if you spread the line out?
Ready.
See, the only reason I wouldn't use this is just there's not enough speed on the field. That's about the only downfall I see to this.
Hut, hut.
RPO trio motion and get the wide receiver in a motion. Yeah, you could do that. I wonder if you just shift the linebacker, you don't gotta move him.
Ready.
Depends on the. Yeah, you could definitely use this in Mutt. I could see the potential with it in Mutt. But in Regs, you would need like the Ravens or the Eagles. I haven't been in multi-D in a minute though. I know there's a loop blitz. Is that another? Yeah, you could do this wheel buck press. I know people have been looping out of that. Oh, I think it was this trio Sky Zone. it's like a setup like this.
Ready, go. Ready, go.
Yeah, but see, those they take a little too long.
Let's go.
Hold on, fellas, while I'm playing, I'm gonna go ahead and download that yeah. That's some off-stream gameplay though. Let's get back into this Madden. Oh no, yeah, I have definitely been seeing my plays, especially later in Madden, like right now. Actually, this morning I got up before I went to work. I'm working on a video right now, and I hear the dude talking through my headset. He was like, "Yo, I'm actually a big fan of you." I was like, I couldn't talk back to him. I was like, "Oh, that's dope." And I just ended up quitting out the game though and giving him the win. It's pretty cool when you see people recognize you. All right, let's get back on this win streak. Oh yeah, 100%. You like that empty base flex, man? Haven't used it enough to decide if I actually like it.
Sports, it's in the game.
But any empty formation is solid. The only empty formation I don't like is the one where the running back and the tight end are like a foot away from the O-line and they're like blocking first. I just can't get it, nothing going with it. Should I switch it up and use the Cowboys? I might get some Cowboys gameplay. Oh, you know what? No. The main reason I like the Packers over the Cowboys is just the speed on defense. But other than that, I like the Cowboys. Well, I don't know, because the only thing that the Cowboys really got on the Packers is a better quarterback when it comes to throwing it deep. I guess CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, man, coverage.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive as we have at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey.
We got a top 100 player.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they wasted no time taking a shot down the field. He was letting it fly in the very first play from scrimmage. And this was excellent coverage down there. And they'll come away with an early takeaway. And I mean an early takeaway.
Might be cover 2 man. I'm going to set up a cover 2 man.
Following the interception, Love. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
7 yards.
Big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, this might be man coverage.
Now Love.
Come on, bro.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's easy,
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a
defense.
defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, look, this is what I mean. It went to man coverage, right? We got the built-in zig routes.
Love.
Bro, get off of your zig.
Oh, the ball comes out.
There's no way the press is that
It's
good.
incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The kick
got
by
ball
McManus
first. Let's take
is
our 3.
good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball.
I forgot
away
the
from
Jets
them on
do
their
got some
opening
good
possession,
DBs.
and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball.
Yo, he had the
now
top
have some
100
momentum.
logo. Bro,
Jets
I showed
offense
y'all,
coming
though,
up
like,
now to start their next
some people
drive.
just in
And
the
they'll be
top
looking to
100
make
they play a
amends for
lot.
that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly
Like
did.
some dudes
And I
have
remember going back to
230
my notes before
wins
this
and
game,
240
a lot
losses
of
or
times
something
when
like
I
that.
scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception,
one of the
but
good
I don't
ones,
think he's
though.
going to throw very many more.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. On play action, now Rodgers.
Yeah, my man
Going
did that
right
too.
back to Wilson. And he's got this down to the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
This will tell me if he's top 100 based off what he does right here.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
He knows what to
Under
do.
pressure, and he'll go down.
He folded
They'll
under
sack
pressure.
him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0.
Yeah, see, look right there on the top right. He has a top
EA
100.
Sports.
Season 7, top 100. A 100% he goes for this settle down route.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Give me that. Let's go, Nixon.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Unless he's just an off-meta dude.
Quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL.
He might. Oh, don't tell me you quitting, bro. You not top 100 if you quitting that easy. Take that goddamn badge off. If you top 100, you grinding it out. That's lame, bro. Let's see if he's in it. What was his name? But we're not. It said season 7. Watch him be number 100. Yeah, go ahead and leave that top 100 in season 7. I'm telling you, man, it don't take no effort. It just takes time. It takes time. (18-0). I leave this account just for me streaming. I everything I do on this account is live. How long I've been streaming for? 2.5 hours. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream, fellas. But hey, from here, because my family is out of town, so I got all the time in the world when I get off of work. So look for a stream every night. Turn your notifications on. We're gonna be streaming every night for at least 2 to 3 hours. I gotta get some other games in too, man. I gotta get my other games in. I got to. But that is gonna be it for this one. Appreciate all y'all that showed up. Appreciate the super chat. But again, keep on lookout for the stream every night until Friday. At least 2 to 3 hours.